Okay, so bad company corrupts good character. I mean, this is literally quoted out of the Bible in 1 Corinthians 15:33. If you have, and by the way, I'll just read it for you. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. If you are someone with friends you know are no good for you, I've been there. When you're friends with someone or friends with people you know are no good for you, all you're going to be doing is destroying everything that God has been building inside of you. If God has been building a loving character, has been building a disciplined character who consistently goes to the gym, is seeking to work hard, as I made a different video about that, is seeking to work hard for his family, I don't want to say for his kingdom, because don't build up your kingdom, but build up God's. But you are a man of good character. Though you may not believe it, if you've been, following God, you've had that transformation that everyone who follows God truly, and anyone who fully surrenders to God and allows that change to happen through the Holy Spirit, they will be changed for the better and they will have a good character. That's why the Holy Spirit works so hard on you, because he's trying to give you a good character, or whatever its gender is, but that's not the point. The Holy Spirit is trying to give you a better character. And so if you continue to stay around those old friends that you know are doing stuff that they shouldn't be, you know that they just aren't good company, you know exactly who I'm talking about. God is trying to warn you, maybe through watching this video or whatever it may be, but read 1 Corinthians 15:33 on your own time if you want. But don't be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. And I hope that you can maybe take this as a sign, or whatever it is, that if there's people out there who are going to, friends you consider friends, people you consider friends, that are going to destroy your good character or what the Holy Spirit has built in you, why? Just get away from them. Get away from them as soon as you possibly can, because it's why spend all this time surrendering to God when you just keep running back to your vomit as a silly dog. I believe this is somewhere in the Bible as well. I don't know exactly where, but don't be like the foolish dog that runs back to its vomit. Be like the wise person. Allow the Holy Spirit to change you, and that does mean that you have to also change your environment. He can change you, and you can be a flower in Manhattan, but you also do need to change friends at some point. And don't get me wrong, I of course agree that, hey, you should preach to your friends, especially if they're people who they were never very godly or never accepted Christ. Preach to them fervently and try and help them in any way you can to get them out of their bad situations. Because that's what God did. God came to serve, not be served. Come, help who you can. But there is unfortunately a lot of people who have hard hearts and will not accept the gospel, will not truly take its seriousness. And in those situations, you just have to let God take control. I believe Philip Anthony Mitchell had a very powerful sermon where he literally explained, hey, if someone is not going to change, just let God take care of it. And I mean, I know Philip did say pray them into the hands of Satan, but just let God take his course, because with everyone, his will is perfect and he will do his work. He will do his perfectness onto them, and he will change them if and pray for them. I'm not saying at all, change friends and don't pray for them. Continue praying for them. There is, your prayer is heard, and your prayer does have an answer, whether that's no, yes, or wait. Those are the three answers, or no answer at all, which I don't know, but it's either no, yes, or wait, even though you may not hear yes from the heavens, which I do, of course, pray and hope that you hear God's audible voice at some point in your life. But what I'm just trying to say here is pray for those old people, but the Holy Spirit, when changing you, may also change your environment. And that does mean, in 1 Corinthians 15:33, bad company. He may get rid of it so that you don't have a bad character.